I'm doing. So anyway, I'm the Fake Queen. So part 2 to showing how to root thick cuttings. So I've got 4 jolie noir here. So you can see the normal cuttings at this size or this thickness in normal circumstances, and I've seen really tiny thin ones as well, but the chances of rooting for really tiny ones is it's lesser than the normal looking ones or thick ones because of the energy that's inside it. So this is how we normally do, all right? Polybag for us over here. So we kind of do additional cuts so that it kind of allows the water to flow better, as well as to aerate the media inside it as well. So this is how we do it. This is how we do it. So naming convention has to be intact. This is the date on my capable daughter here. Sophia is going to show you how we fit it in. And she's got one already done over here. So I'm just going to show you as an example. It's a bit too much, darling. I can't fit it in. So fill out about half of it first. Give it a good knock. And for those who are not really familiar with whether it's up or down, very simply put, if you see the notes here, inverted D. So now what I always say, if you kind of if you eat too much, your stomach goes down, that's down, all right? So inverted D. So I've got 3 notes over here. What we normally do is we do a slant cut and we cut slice off. We need to stress the cutting so that the energy, it kind of allows the cutting to you know, focus on the fact that, ouch, I'm hurt. So I've got to really try to heal that part. So that's where the roots come out. So I'm just trying to make sure that all of you can remember correctly. So do this, and you need to poke it, and I always love to make it a slant. The top here, so we actually seal it. Come on, go in, darling. No, it's still quite full. Sorry, Sophia, it's still full. I can't fit it in. Alright, it's alright. Remember, 2/3 of the cutting needs to go in, okay? And always do a slant, and the knot has to be facing up, like, help God, please let me leave out, okay? Fill it in, please, darling. Thank you so much, baby. Let's just go one more over here, already done. So easy, isn't it? Yeah, you can do the fig pot method, and I actually vouch on that as well. It works. It's just it's an additional step for everybody. So seal on top, and you stress it again. Stress all you want, and then put it in. See the last note there, facing up. 2/3 is in. Remember, I told you it has to be proportionate to the size of the cutting. If it's this tall, don't use this short pot or poly bag. It doesn't make sense, because before the root is able to come out and form, the top part would have actually essentially get itself dried up with the sun and the rain and the surroundings. So remember, 2/3 in the media. That kind of allows the cutting to focus on rooting more, and then eventually slowly rooting out, leafing out or budding out. All right. So this is how my daughter has actually done it. Okay, it's supposed to be more slant, to be honest, and the note facing up. All right. So what do you do next? Very simply put, you need to water it. So we've actually used the mountain salt. Is really well draining, so you can actually pour water and you can actually see the water draining out. Once it's fully drained, you can leave it inside the house. We normally put it outside though. So indirect sun is good, away from the wind, away from direct wind, away from direct rain. So some of you love humidity dome. You can actually do that. So after the watering part of it is done, you make sure that the media is not so soggy and wet at the bottom. It's fully drained out. Then you can put in your humidity dome. If I can reach over here and close it totally. All right, close it totally and keep it for about 2 weeks or so. But you have to open it every day to allow the exchange of air. Remember, old air is bad air, fungus forms and so forth. So you need to open it daily, allow fresh air to come in, it allows to go out. it helps the rooting process even further. So that's all. It's very easy, like ABC. So that's it, to be honest. So just make sure that the moisture is correct. You can't overwater it. Neither can you underwater it or not water it at all. So you need to see and always test out. You can actually hold the bag after watering. You can actually, you know when it's dry because it will be so light. Now it's still okay because I haven't watered it. So use logical sense. You can actually feel if it's cold, that means there's still water. If it's not, you know, there's no moisture inside at all. Try not to move it very often because the roots are really very tiny still. Any form of rough handling it might break the roots, and that's not going to be very good. It might even cause the cutting to just go KO. Ding ding ding. Alright, then if you have any question, let me know. Over now from the Fig Queen and my Fig Kid. Cheers.